Hi everyone, this is Miss Emily and I have another exciting book to share with you. This book is called Birds of Prey, and this is about birds that eat other animals. A lot of them do, and we're going to learn about some that are really interesting. I'm not going to read the entire book because it's pretty long, but I'll tell you about all of the birds and the most interesting parts. So, it says, what is a bird of prey? Birds of prey catch and eat birds, animals, snakes, fish, and insects. They have hooked beaks and strong claws. There are over 400 different kinds of birds of prey in the world. Many live in the African bush where there is plenty of food to catch. That is a lot of birds, guys. So this one is called the Egyptian vulture. I'll hold it up close so you can see. The African fish eagle. That's also an African fish eagle, white-backed vultures, a secretary bird, a black kite, chanting goshawk, and this is another secretary bird down here. So those are some of the birds of prey in Africa. How birds of prey fly. Each kind of bird of prey has a special shape of wings and tail. The shape affects the way each kind of bird flies. Falcons, like the kestrel on the right, have narrow pointed wings. They can fly swiftly after their prey. They spread their tails out like a fan when they hover. So let's look here. This is a turkey vulture. We have those around here, so they spread their wings out too. And this is the kestrel we were just reading about. It has feathers on the bottom that it spreads out really, really far and big, big wings. It says the vultures use their broad wings to soar and glide. Owls, over here, have short wings covered in special soft feathers. The feathers help them to fly silently. I think that is the coolest thing. These birds can fly without making any How birds of prey hunt. Ospreys catch fish and hold them in both feet. Each foot has 2 claws facing forwards and 2 facing backwards. There are spiky scales under the toes to help grasp the slippery prey, so they can really hang on. This is the osprey right here, catching a fish. Right there, I'll hold it up close. And this is a wood pigeon, a peregrine falcon, hobby, going after a dragonfly. It says peregrine falcons dive after their prey at great speed. They can knock small birds out of the sky with their talons. Hobbies, this one, catch and eat insects while they're flying. This is the African fish eagle we saw earlier. Most birds of prey eat big meals, but they do not have to eat very often. They use their hooked beaks to tear their food into small pieces. And it says that fish eagles, this one here, they like to eat several different kinds of fish a day. This is a kestrel up here. It says they eat mice, rats, voles, and small birds. Undigested fur, feathers, and bones are passed out through their beaks in round pellets. So it's like they get rid of the stuff that they don't need. Okay, we're going to move on to the eggs. Birds of prey lay fewer eggs than most other birds. Eagles usually lay 2, but not every year. And this is the golden eagle's nest. And if I'm saying this correctly, it's called an eyrie, and it says that some eyries are huge, so they have really, really big nests. Some birds of prey use old nests built by other birds. Sometimes sparrowhawks use old squirrel nests as a base to build their own nests. Hen harriers build their nests on the ground. Owls lay white round eggs in holes in trees or in buildings. So they have all different ways to make a nest and lay their eggs. Migration. Most birds of prey migrate. They stay in northern countries in the summer. When it gets cold, they fly south to warmer areas where they can find food more easily. So they start out up here and they fly south, and then they eventually come back. Owls usually hunt at night. They have very good eyesight, which helps them see their prey. On moonless nights, owls find their prey by listening to sounds. They have special discs on their faces which trap noise. Their ears help too. They are in different positions on either side of the owl's head. And this owl caught a mouse. And this page is about people who practice a sport called falconry, where they would train falcons to do certain things to help get food and to fly in certain ways. And they got really, really good at training them. And this is a buzzard, and this is called a hooded falcon, and this one looks like it's called a saker falcon. Some kinds of birds of prey are very rare. Like this one here. This is called a monkey-eating eagle. Oh my. A Spanish imperial eagle, and Galapagos hawks. So there's only a few of these animals that might still be alive, and actually, I'm not sure how many of them are still around, but I know there are lots of people that work really hard to try and make sure animals can survive. And that's the end, guys. So we learned about many different kinds of birds of prey, and what they eat, and how their bodies help them catch food. They have hooked beaks and strong claws. So if you are outside this week, maybe you can look up in the sky, and if you see any birds flying that have really, really big wings, maybe you can ask your family and say, is that a hawk, or is that a vulture, or maybe even a falcon? Because some of them live around here, and they fly way up in the sky over our houses. It's pretty awesome. Thank you guys for joining me, and I will talk to you again next time. Bye!